Okay, it's 9:06 now. Let's get you over to Erica for more.
Well, we are getting you rich this morning. How does that sound? Good, right? We're uncovering some savvy saving secrets this morning to help you get rich. And America's wealth mentor, Linda P. Jones, is here with some key investment strategies to grow your bank account. Good morning. Thank you for being here.
Hi, Erica. Thank you. Great to be here.
All right. So first of all, let's talk about how we can invest and get ahead. Is it possible right now with the economy the way it is?
Absolutely. The problem is that most people don't know where to look.
Right.
So they tend to look in the places where wealth was growing, and they need to identify new trends.
And you brought some props here today. What do we have here?
Well, these are Silver Eagle American coins. So just pick up a few of these and feel how heavy that is.
Yes.
That's real money.
It's real money. It's not
It's
not the chocolate ones that I usually open up and eat.
Right. So each one of these is worth about $35.
Okay.
And the reason that that's important right now is because they've had a really good long-term trend of growing. So silver's been increasing at about 24% a year for over 10 years, and gold has actually been increasing at 17% for 12 years. So at those rates, you can really grow wealth, and at 24%, your money doubles every 3 years.
So gold is still a really good opportunity right now for people.
Absolutely.
And what about in your 401k?
In your 401k, if you want to try and get precious metals in your 401k, you would look for a precious metals fund or a natural resources fund. But not all 401ks have a lot of choices, so if you have very few choices, you may not have those options in your 401k. You want to hopefully have a 401k that has lots of options and look for those.
Let's go ahead and talk about some other good investment opportunities right now.
Okay. Well, actually, I like to look at what is the best investment opportunity. And the reason this is the best investment opportunity right now is you need to look at what are the indicators telling us. So interest rates are low. They're at a 30-year low. Inflation is low but rising. Just last month, we had food prices go up 10% in 1 month. And we know gas prices are rising too. But the main thing that is happening that we need to understand is that the government is printing a lot of money. It's called quantitative easing. And when that happens, that sends the value of the US dollar down, and that sends precious metals values up. That's why silver and gold are the best investment right now, in my opinion.
So that's the best way to take advantage of that then. The money printing is the silver and gold investments?
Absolutely. Just these little 1-ounce silver eagles, you can go to a coin dealer, just a reputable coin dealer, and tell them you want a 1-ounce silver eagle coin. Again, they're about $35 a piece. And they just have the base price of silver plus a little bit of markup. And this is actually how billionaires are investing right now. They're buying silver and they're investing in silver mines. It's very popular with them. So they're doing just what we're talking about.
Let's talk a little bit about real estate. Is this a good time for people to get in and try to make money off real estate?
The real estate question. Well, you know, San Diego in particular has had a very big bubble in real estate. And I like to say that bubbles don't really reinflate. So just like the technology bubble didn't reinflate, and some people thought when technology prices went down that maybe they would come roaring back again, and they didn't. You know, 10 years later, technology stocks are still 50% where they were 10 years ago. I feel the same thing will happen with the housing bubble, where prices aren't going to come roaring back. Now, they have come up a little bit and are stabilized, but you have to look at supply and demand. And people aren't demanding houses the way they used to. You know, people were wanting to own 5, 6, 7 homes so that because they were investments, right? And now without them increasing in value, the demand isn't there to own all the homes. So you have more supply, less demand. That doesn't bode well. Plus you have low interest rates, which they run in 30-year cycles. So as interest rates start to increase, that will put downward pressure on housing prices, because it will mean people can afford less to pay for the housing part of their mortgage. More will go toward interest.
I know you don't have a crystal ball, but I'm just curious because I got you right here. How long do you think it will take for real estate to get, it probably won't maybe get back exactly where it was a number of years ago.
Right.
But how, in your opinion, in your guess, what would you guess?
Well, I follow cycles, and these things run in cycles. And so the best research that I have been able to ascertain tells me it'll be toward the end of this decade before they start heading up again.
Okay. Real quickly, investing in big companies like Apple, Starbucks, other social media sites. A lot of people like to do this. Do you think this is a good idea?
Well, really people need to understand what makes stock prices move. And this is very confusing for a lot of people. But what actually makes stock prices move is consistent profitability of the company, consistent earnings. So that's why Apple does extremely well, because they have new products coming out, and that increases their earnings on an increasing basis. So their stock price continues to go up. Whereas maybe a social media site, they may have seen the peak of their earnings, or they may not have regular increasing earnings, so their stock price may not be worth as much.
Right.
So I'm not as big on the social media sites. I do like some technology stocks. I think Apple could continue to do well for many years, absolutely.
Good stuff, Linda. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. And to get more information from America's Wealth Mentor, Linda P. Jones, just visit our website, fox5sandiego.com. Click on the Scene on tab. Raul, I feel wealthier already.
As do I. Ladies, thank you very much. Good stuff there.